We're live.
Yokoso, yokoso, yorokobe shonen, yorokobe shoujo.
This is no moon talk.
Everything is a more
Wrong podcast.
So, hello, people. This anime adventuring party. Joining us, Finn, Ticket, Uncle Hawk, and me, Anikron.
Yay, we're here.
We are still alive.
We're still alive. I am surprisingly good today, because I managed to get to the pool.
The pool of disease.
No. Do not ruin my experience. But yes. What's up, people?
Disease.
How are you doing?
I think I have a hay fever.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's the worst kind.
Because it says, hey!
God damn you.
I passed another exam today, so I'm very thrilled.
Good.
All the way to that.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You're a clever boy. Good for you.
I am very clever, thank you. I am Kazuma.
No popular face for you.
Ooh.
Got him.
The shade is real, yes.
I don't need a popular face, I am the face.
So, I don't really have any specific news today. Anyone else? I already mentioned in I think on your gameplay yesterday. Tokyo Sinking is on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll be binging that tonight.
I heard some positive stuff about that, so I don't know.
I haven't heard
We'll
anything
see.
about it yet, except that some people are actually giving it good ratings. So.
That's good.
I mean,
As for news, Snafu third season is finally here.
That is not news. We're talking about summer season, literally everything
And what-
right now.
We've seen.
Yes.
let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
Your
a tale
story.
of
Let
high
me tell you what.
adventures.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you what. This
What?
season does not bring much joy to me. It brings
are-
some joy, but not much.
You're a joyless man.
Yes, soulless, joyless bastard.
Oh no.
Indeed, I am.
No.
No. No.
No, but
Yes,
actually, yes.
No, but
So,
yes.
Pips, I could put out this season list to see what actually we watched. So yeah, we have little animated water around, to feel a little bit colder, refreshing.
Wait,
We worked on that budget.
it's in the background.
Yes, it is.
I can't read anything.
Good. Good. This is only supposed to be a reference.
Oh, okay.
Anywho's, I'll be watching ReZero when it's done.
Okay.
So never.
So that's one thing that brings me a bit of joy. A little bit of joy. Not much.
A little bit.
Yes.
I don't know.
So-
Wait. Did the first episode of Sword Art is out? I think.
I have not seen it.
Neither did I.
And I don't think it's
Out. Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Okay. Only two of us saw ReZero continuation. Yeah.
Yes, and it's good. It's everything ReZero is supposed to be.
It's Subaru suffer.
Yeah, but
It's not. It's not. It's.
it's not the bad kind of depression. It's the good kind.
Honestly, me. Oh no. I was a bit afraid of how depressed it's gonna get. But I see where they're going. Now, the introduction of those villains, I'm not that amused by that.
Why?
I mean, it's really hard to go over last villain. And I'm not talking about the whale.
Well, one of them is silly, yes, but remember, this is the series that had Titelgaus Romane Conti, and he was pretty damn good. So,
yes.
I think didn't one. I think it's the authority of gluttony. Yes.
Yep. Well, that's how he erased Rem.
Yes. Maybe we shouldn't go into spoilers quite yet.
It's first episode.
It's
It's not even a spoiler.
No
That
one cares.
thing was memed
Okay, yes,
for
it was in the
last what years?
trailer. Okay, so there was a lot of setup, a lot of setup, and but it didn't feel slow. It felt
No. It was moving.
Good.
That's I like.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel slow, unlike that demon prince trash thing.
No,
God
we'll
damn
get
it.
to it.
we'll get to that.
That moved at the speed of molasses at 2 times.
Here it is. We'll get to it.
The only thing that was interesting was the dinner part. Everything else.
Dinner was awesome.
Yeah.
Dinner was awesome.
Dinner was fun and interesting. The rest was boring, trite, trash. The trite.
But that's how. Well, most of those
It tried to be
fantasies are like that.
Sakamoto Desuga.
Huh?
It tried to be. Don't you know I am Sakamoto?
I have not seen, but
That's your problem.
it's got some decent animation.
No, it doesn't.
It's decent. Come on.
No, it's mediocre
okay.
at best.
But spells are
the-
very nice, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it, and it didn't try to be Sakamoto. Sakamoto is its own universe. This thing is very much like many other Demon Lord, Demon King animes.
Yeah. So
It's
what?
very much so that type.
Yeah. Going back to ReZero for a second.
Is.
The animation quality is, I'd say, on par with season
Yes, yeah, definitely.
1. So that's great. That was a bit of a
Worry.
worry for season 2. Yeah, but it's
I don't know.
Good. It's good.
I'm not watching ReZero for animation to be exact.
yeah. I know, but it would suck if it.
True.
Yeah.
So I just want to see. I mean, the end of the episode kind of shows progression in characters to a certain degree,
Yeah.
especially with Emilia and Subaru. Okay, nothing to add. I think I'm gonna enjoy this season. I hope they don't finish without some progression for Subaru. How to see actually some light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, this is only part 1 of season 2. There'll be
I
part
mean
2.
at the end of the season. That's what I'm talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, unfortunately I couldn't see Snafu, the new episode.
I did not wish to see it.
But tickets, so.
Yeah, we fucking waited 5 years.
Yes,
for the
like this one too.
of that cliffhanger. Of that cliffhanger. Those cookies have been lying in Hachiman's pockets for 5 years. And it's continuing full throttle.
No, now when I think about literally these first two animes stopped at the cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, yes. Like Snafu stopped at the cliffhanger. It's like 5 years later, you're still like, you're waking up in the night. You're opening the fridge. There is no Snafu. And one morning,
Okay.
Snuff season is coming.
Exactly why they don't want to watch any of those.
Both of you,
Either of
you're
those.
kind of losing sound a bit.
I am.
You're getting very silent in some
Drowned.
moments. Yeah.
Both
Both of you.
I shut up, so that's why I was silent.
No. Why?
Shut up, I'm sorry.
While you were talking, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
Yes, you had some glitches.
There were waves. Or are you knocking yourself in the chair?
No, I am not.
Are you
Okay.
rocking yourself in the chair? Admit it.
I'm sitting like a wannabe normal person. Anyways, yeah,
Lies.
Snafu continuing, and I'm gonna watch.
Anything you would add? I mean, I watched first 2 seasons.
So yeah,
Full on drama, or there's some lighter moments?
there are some lighter moments and some amazing character progression for the main character.
Okay, that's nice.
I mean, the other half of the episode is Hachiman with his little sister, which is a
Okay, she's
amazing character. But some things happen.
okay. Okay, premise for when I watch this, probably after this podcast.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing: it just continues so well in the story.
Yeah.
It's like you never waited those 5 fucking years, you know.
That feels good then. Okay.
Yeah.
So that didn't came out. I watched Fire Force new episode. It was literally unlimited budget work on animation, and more or less that's it.
Well, yeah, that's what I expected pretty much.
Full show off of all characters, full on action, some parody after credits. with naked firemen.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just need to backtrack a little bit. It's very symbolic that a studio called Feel is working on Snafu.
Yeah. Is it the
Field.
same studio from last season?
It's the same studio that done the first season too. Yeah.
No. Last studios for first and second season are different.
Oh yes, you're right. They actually did only the OVA.
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 OVA. Sorry.
OVA.
OVA. Yeah, they did only the OVA. Yeah, they did only the OVA.
Okay. Now then, who watched The God of High School?
I
Not
did.
yet.
Don't care.
I actually didn't heard any of you what you said. Hello?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I have this. I have.
Oh, okay.
And it is so good.
For me, this had hell of a lot better start than last webtoon anime.
Yeah,
This
I'd
had
say-
a bomb.
yeah. I'd say it was more bombastic.
Yeah, very
where,
much so.
Where Kaminoto started off with a lot of
Mystery.
like mystery. Yeah,
Yeah.
this one is very much in your face.
And that's what I like it. They kind of didn't shy from this is gonna be fun action show. The end.
Yeah,
And enjoyed. Absolutely returned me into high school when I watched anime. Something that
Yeah.
I would really like in that time.
yeah. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. As a person who's probably not gonna watch it, just tell me the premise.
Premise.
So the
That's
premise
gonna be
is
interesting.
there is this technically like a Budokai Tenkaichi, but a battle royale
Yeah.
where
So a battle royale.
Yes
but-
and no. Yes and no.
among martial artists.
So a battle royale.
Among martial artists, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It could be between people with guns or something.
yeah, but that's that's not actually relevant. It's a battle royale, so there's that.
Yeah, and I think it's not to the death. It just they even have some setup.
So it's not a battle royale. So it's just a tournament.
Yes.
God damn it! Make up your mind.
Well, you said it's a battle royale, but if it's not to the death, then it's not a battle royale.
That's kind of.
Continue.
That's why I said what I said. Doesn't make sense in retrospect.
It doesn't.
Look, it has some awesome action. The end.
Okay.
If you enjoy good martial art craziness, it's really good.
Yeah,
That's
it's refreshing. It's to the point. It doesn't bother with other stuff. It goes right to what you want to see from this show.
Yeah, pacing is good. The
unlike
story
Demon Lord,
is
blah blah blah.
The story
That
is
thing killed my
there.
enjoyment for this season.
Really?
Just
Oh
Yeah.
God!
just a moment. Just one moment. In high school, the story is there, but it's framed in a way to serve the action.
Yeah.
You know. So, if you want some good martial arts tournament kind of stuff, this is 10 out of freaking.
I mean, they sell it with the opening for me immediately. They knew what they're making.
Yeah.
Okay, now go for Ant, because I see you're boiling for this one.
Okay. During our last podcast, we were talking about I'll start watching this season, all the stuff that you're watching, and I made a big mistake. I started with the Demon Lord thing, and it killed my desire to watch anything else. I started watching Decadence right after it, and I couldn't get past the intro.
Decadence is
Decadence
good.
is amazing.
I saw the Decadence is gonna be great, but I didn't have the energy. That other thing melted me.
I don't know why
I don't know.
that effect.
It felt so
What? Give me some detail.
bland.
No, give me some detail. For me, it's not even bland actually from that genre. You didn't saw the bland ones then.
Yeah.
God, I feel so lucky right now.
Man,
Oh, you sweet summer child.
This is actually good shit from Demon King like shows.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, that's actually 100% true.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
God
Traumatized.
have mercy on my soul. What have I done to deserve this?
He's traumatized for life now.
See, this is why I don't watch stuff.
You must
Stop
feel
hearing the season.
yourself.
That's why I
Well.
wait to see if there's some good stuff. For example, ReZero. Okay, people told me it's great,
Yeah, it's good.
but does it have a conclusion?
Well,
Not an
it's second
even an
season.
ending. Does it have any kind of conclusion? No, it ends in a cliffhanger. Well, fuck you too.
Okay, you want something that is complete and there's nothing more else to show.
Yeah, I don't want to end on a cliffhanger and wait for 23 years for a good continuation.
Then don't read the King Killer Chronicles.
Already read it.
Oh man, that pains me.
So,
Why did you?
nothing can make you suffer more than that.
Why
So,
did you?
I mean, what are you afraid of? Really?
Man, I was actually thinking about rereading those books.
Don't.
Don't do that to yourself, buddy. Don't.
So yeah, okay. I don't know. I enjoyed. I know it is for me quite trashy show, but it's fun. It made me laugh.
Okay, let me tell you this. It
Yeah.
had a few laughs from me.
Yeah.
I was made that
There you go.
much.
And I guess I just love when it doesn't matter for me if it's OP character when he does what he does to assholes.
Yeah.
It really does. I doesn't care if it's too OP.
Yeah, so this guy is a demon king, but he is a demon king to assholes, basically. So,
Practically, yeah.
Oh, Demon King.
well, yes, still demon king, but this is a demon king
Completely
show.
generic
And there's
type of character
yes.
that exists.
So
Well, yeah, it's a demon king show. You go into it knowing what you're going into.
yes,
Look, I went in and I dropped it like it's hot.
it's okay,
Garbage, that is.
but it's not garbage.
It's okay.
I actually don't think it's garbage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I enjoyed it, and I think I will continue to enjoy it. I mean, I will continue to watch it. We'll see if I'll continue to enjoy it.
Oof. Anywho's, that one really killed me. And I mean, I'm not joking. I watched it. I watched some parts at 2 times speed because
I mean,
it was moving
The pacing is
slowly.
Okay, that's too much defending and ranting the show, and we're not even talking about the show actually so much.
The main character grows up in like a month.
Yes,
What more do you want?
literally, everything is ironically funny for me about him. He's so weirded out about how world function now. Why
Yeah.
his jokes doesn't work.
Oh yeah, why his jokes don't work
Their
anymore?
jokes don't work because they're.
But
I'll
and
say
that's okay.
No, I mean
I like that.
that's just because you're not 2,000 years old.
no. Actually, that scene got a laugh out of me. That was pretty well set up. That one was well set up, and also the dinner time. The dinner time was awesome.
And I mean, you currently raging on a month-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, on a
because it's a
month-year-old demon lord.
Yes. Ticket is so silent on this. He doesn't even.
I'm sorry, I wept and I popped some popcorn because of all the ranting you had. So.
Okay. Anyways, I enjoyed it. It's funny for me. I'm gonna continue with this. I actually want to see where they're gonna even go with it.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
I have no idea.
Stop it.
Nowhere.
Stop it, your negativity.
Absolutely
Stop
nowhere.
it. You actually don't have valid rant on this one.
No. This one is literally gonna go nowhere because it has no plot, no characters,
That's
no
what we're gonna
anything.
see. Just introduction.
Yeah, this is just episode 1. We shall see.
Decadence. Because I
Decadence.
didn't saw this one, and apparently no one of this Kanjo something.
Kanojo. O karishimasu. No.
What I saw from Decadence, I liked.
Decadence is good. It's like Attack on Titan, but no. Let me
Okay.
finish. It's like it's like Attack on Titan, but if it had some punk.
You know what reminded me of? If Mortal Engines were actually a good stuff. You remember that thing from Peter Jackson by some book he made?
Yep.
Cities moving, every
Yes.
city, country, something like that.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
I mean, yeah, it's got some like it doesn't have like many novel concepts. It just meshes existing ones together.
There's a lot of things to unpack here, and they only scrap the surface. That's how it looks like to me. Especially when they're starting to showing levels in that moving city.
Yeah.
In one moment, I didn't even think they had any, I don't know, more progressive technology than city itself. But they are equipped with some strange shit. Then they mention and show the warrior race, something like that. They said
I've seen something in the
those blue
trailer.
guys, blue and
Yeah.
green guys.
Yeah, but I have not seen them in episode 1. I know.
Wow, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Only concept you would that you mentioned, it's like Attack of Titan. No, I wouldn't even say it's even close to that.
No,
from
it's
first episode.
It's the concept.
It's a concept of humanity is wrecked, and there are some
Humanity
creatures.
is wrecked and they attack evil creatures with maneuvering.
Thing is, with big quotes, evil. That's yet to
Okay.
be seen.
Okay, they kill people.
They kill people like beasts. The simply
Enemy.
like that.
Enemy.
Okay,
Yeah.
enemies, yes. That's
Adversary.
evil enemies of
See,
humanity.
there's an adversary in this story, actually.
Yeah.
Not just minions.
And I really like the main character, the girl that lost her father.
Yeah.
I'll
She's
be
like-
checking this one out, actually. I saw, like, first 5 minutes of it, till the truck scene,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
And-
But I'll watch this
A
one.
girl that wants to become a soldier, actually, to fight us, but they put her actually for the cleaning service. That you
Yeah.
needed to be 5 years in that to even consider your, to even for them to consider you for anything else.
Yeah. And the animation is
Animation
good.
is sweet.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
Yeah. From Studio Nut.
Sorry.
I'm not
Sorry.
even kidding.
I was actually watching.
pronouncing it
I
that
was
way.
actually watching what's next anime in the line, and that's why I left because.
All right.
Oh, okay, Quagmire.
Okay.
That's literally what it's called.
Giggity.
Okay, so we recommend it.
We recommend definitely Decadence. It's really
Yeah,
good.
if you liked Attack on Titan, if you liked Cabaneri,
Yeah,
Cabaneri, if you liked,
maybe even more. It reminds me on that.
yeah, I'm just throwing things in that seem similar. What else?
There's one more. Oh damn! I'm forgetting. Chrono.
Children of the Way.
There are few stories that I've read or watched that are similar to this. One city survival and monsters around. Okay. Apparently, I'm the only one that saw the next one. Now this one was like it was for Hawk, the Demon Lord one.
Okay, so it's that bad.
It
That
is
bad?
that bad.
Not bad. Okay.
I mean, think that I watched the Monster Musume, actual Monster Musume. That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
funny. This thing is embarrassing to the point.
So can I do the joke again?
Which one?
La di da, can you hear me skipping it?
Yeah, pretty much. It really didn't have anything to
Add to the conversation.
anything. It's boring. It's boring. Even if for me to recommend this some Monster Girl ecchi, no, it's bad.
It's so bad.
It's just
I've
bad.
got some Monster Girl.
Yeah.
Action for ya.
This one, I actually saw this today.
Pitaguri.
To Kenja no Jikan. Okay, would you go?
Okay, so this is basically fantasy harem, ecchi, maybe soft hentai.
It's not.
Okay, it's the softest of hentai.
The hardest of E's and the softest of H's. So
it's ecchi.
It's actually it's funny and it's short.
Yeah, it's short. It's like 12 minutes.
Yeah, 12 minutes plus opening. So yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing special, really. If you want some fantasy ecchi where the girls are chasing the OP because he's OP.
Let's just say they chase him aggressively.
Yes, quite aggressively, and he's in love with a girl who's been like brainwashed to be like
in some
Chase.
holy
Chase.
temple. I don't know what sex is and stuff like that.
yeah.
And babies are born in cabbage.
Yeah.
Wait, they're not.
Brought by storks.
no, they're created by mana transfers.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they only knew.
That's how the kids call it.
I mean, cabbage is used for mana transfer too. So there's that.
my cabbage.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. To not dwell too much on.
Yeah, this
on
one,
this,
like,
to actually move on topic soon.
Like Peter Grill is, like it's your baseline ecchi monster girl
Yeah.
anime with the spin that the main character is an OP fighter.
Practically.
There you go.
Okay. I already told you this about the next one. Docu hentai heroes.
Heroes.
This is simply put hentai sentai.
I love the description.
It's literally that. It is by the power of nakedness. I'm gonna beat you in full Power Rangers or Sentai style.
I have actually skipped through it.
It's so stupid.
I saw a few seasons. It seemed not watchable.
I hoped at least it would be funny, but it really wasn't.
Okay, so Shimonetta, but not funny.
Kinda.
Okay.
And now I'm kind of interested in Uzaki.
Uzaki-chan was mentioned quite a few times. It was surprised for that it actually got anime. It was used, I think, many times in Japanese advertising in media.
Yep.
The character of Uzaki-chan.
Yeah, and it's out today. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, July.
It's supposed to be cute comedy. And I mean, I heard quite nice things about it. It's a refreshing comedy.
It sounds like something I would watch.
Why not? Well, try it and tell us next time.
Yeah. So, hentai heroes.
You really want to dwell on that too much.
Boring. If you want stuff like that, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. No Guns Life continues.
I have not seen this yet. God damn it.
Yet.
You
Neither have I.
need to. Continuation is really good. I will just say. Wait, did you saw first season, Finn?
I saw it first.
What?
I mean, from among Gus, I saw it and recommended it to all of you.
Okay.
No, actually, you didn't. I'm the first one that watched it.
I've seen it like as it was coming out.
Yeah, right. My bad.
Let's not battle about that one.
Yeah, sorry. Gotcha. I remember
And
now.
I'm gonna need to pop
That's
more
cool.
popcorn.
Okay, no, not really.
Why?
I will say just they continue the backstory of girl that's with him in his office now.
Mari?
Mary?
Yes,
Mari.
engineer girl.
Oh,
Best wrench
She's awesome.
went.
Yeah,
Second best wrench. Sorry.
Best went.
They continue. They continue her backstory, and they have really interesting ending. I will just say it like that. I enjoyed so much.
I shall watch it today.
I will just spoil one thing. That is really close to my soul. Police girl survived. I actually didn't know. They didn't show her after that shot in the truck. Okay.
Well, at least JoJo fans will be overjoyed.
Yeah, so there is nothing else that we watched from this.
Pretty
Wait,
much.
wait. Yeah, this stuff had season 1, so I didn't
think
see it.
Finn watched Lapis.
I started it, but I didn't
Lapis?
finish it.
Yeah.
It seemed something like
It's
it
music.
seemed skippable.
Skippable. Okay.
I cannot say that it is, but from the first 3 minutes, it seemed skippable.
I'll check it out. Okay, so now let's enjoy in sunny scenery and continue with the topic of today's podcast.
Which is
Well,
Cats.
always cats.
except the cats. Besides the cats, I mean, besides the main topic.
Bingeable anime recommendation.
Yes.
Okay.
In these hard times when we are mostly at home, where
Yes,
most
we
of
need
us
some.
During lockdown.
lockdowns and things to watch.
Speak for yourself. My mind is on the Caribbean.
Well, your mind, but your
That's all right.
body,
My body.
is locked
My
inside.
body.
He's locked in some freezer.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one since I binged just this week the brand new Animal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't recommend to binge that one. I would recommend to binge the better one.
Of theirs.
Yes,
Yeah.
both of them.
Well.
Kill la Kill and Tengen Toppa Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann.
Yes.
Yeah. They're pretty much both really good show, and especially for binge. Maybe Kill la Kill, maybe even more for me. For
Yeah, it's
binging.
shorter and sweeter.
Yeah, it's kind of fast intake of everything from Trigger. So I don't know who of our members actually watched all of those.
I didn't watch either.
Gasp! Gasp!
Dusty.
Well, give me some time. I'm watching currently Dantalian no Shoka.
Dandalion.
Yeah, Dantalian no Shoka.
Okay. Well, yeah. Definitely for recommendation, both of them. I mean, if you want adrenaline rush, if you want a good story, if you want to...
If you need to pass the night and not sleep, watch those shows.
Yeah. I think that's how I
mean-
finished Kill la Kill. Literally 4 in the morning.
Still every morning when I see the dawn, I hear the intro from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Okay. I actually need to see movies from Gurren Lagann. I think I didn't.
Those either.
What?
I have not seen those either.
Then we need to.
We'll get to it. We'll get to
Yes.
it. Hop to it, boys.
But yeah, definitely. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, great story. Same with this one. And if you love anything from Trigger, this is gonna be hell of a time.
If you liked BNA, this is better.
Yeah, this definitely better. They think about actually there was something about continuing BNA, and I'm really sorry to actually hear that they now gonna continue, especially how season went.
And how are they gonna continue?
Yeah, they really needed those 24 episodes, and
Yeah, because in all honesty, I think it's a good show, but it seems like they
No.
really it seems like they really rushed it.
yeah, it's okay
Just
show,
saying that.
and I felt like from 6th episode they like put a bucket of stuff inside, and come on.
They just added a shit ton of stuff that didn't really get resolved, and they was tied to a Gordy's knot that just had to be cut with a sword because there was no other way to deal with it.
Yeah,
I'm kind of sad because I really like the show.
but look here. The same thing happened
Yeah.
in Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann,
Mhm.
and they dealt with it.
In
Properly.
In what way? I don't remember on what
Well,
was
when it was coming out, they had a problem at the end of the half with Lord Genome,
Ah,
because that was supposed to be the end of the show.
oh damn. Look,
And then they got more money.
yeah,
Gainax said,
but that's the difference. That's Gainax. Now
Yeah.
we're gonna see how Netflix gonna handle this with them, too.
Yeah,
Because they might get some money from Netflix. Now, then it's on.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean,
And I mean, besides, they are working on a fucking cyberpunk anime.
and they said they were
That they
actually
are.
working for quite some time on that. That surprised
Yeah.
me, especially when they mentioned the anime is scheduled for 2022.
I'm actually expecting that we are not going to get. I think we're, from what it seems to me, they're going to go for either 9 or 10 episodes. I think it's 10 episodes, and it's a great possibility they're going to go for 30-minute episodes. It would make sense. Or
They
anything
usually
more.
don't do that, especially in Japan.
Well, we'll see about it. There are a couple of shows that they've done it.
Mentioned.
we'll see.
Actually, I don't know the shows that
Okay, give me
from Japan. That's what I'm saying. Except Crazy UFO Table with their special episodes of Fate Stay Night, because they knew they're gonna make money from that.
Yeah, I actually found. I'll find it.
Okay.
I found one
'Cause
today. That's
there is a standard for anime episodes, and there is the shorter ones.
yeah.
It's really special case if they go over.
I will see if I can find it.
Okay. Anything else to add to that list? This is the trigger shot, or we're gonna go
Let's go-
bouncing
let's
For
go
a
off.
second, I'll be right back.
No. Do not run from us.
While he's gone and probably getting his holy can grenade, I'm going to recommend Hiromu Arakawa's work, Silver Spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's easy to watch. It has a really good story. It's probably gonna go on my first shirt. I say this a lot, but it hits all the spots.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's what you said first. It's really easy to watch. It's very relatable, even if it's by I don't know business that you're not into, but the character what he's going through and.
So the premise is basically that you have also the genres are comedy, slice of life, coming of age, something like that.
I mean,
However,
yeah.
the thing about characters is you have a main guy that has a very serious problem with his father, and he goes to a agricultural school in Hokkaido because he wants to escape his father, who is literally trying to make him an established person because he's fucking smart. He's genius. But
Do
he
not
doesn't
swear.
I'm back.
from the family. And he
Cut
goes
on the cussing.
he goes to the agricultural school because he thinks it's easy, but guess what? It's not.
No,
Actually,
school-
he didn't go to agricultural school because he thought it was easy. He went because he thought it was interesting.
He ran away there, actually.
He ran
Yeah.
away.
That's the thing. It was never mentioned that he thought it was gonna be easy, but he simply needed to run away from. It's kind
From Asian parents.
Tokyo. Go to the Tokyo U. Go to the Tokyo U. You know the famous Tokyo University.
The expectations.
Yeah, from the parents and things like that. But this premise that we're talking about actually is just little touched a little in show that just start. Arakawa knows how to use all side characters to make a good story, and you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, and as a person,
And it has a great thick girl.
yes, and as a person who spent a lot of his free
Business
time
girl.
in a village, my
Countryside.
granddad and grandmother, they had chickens, they had pigs, and I kind of understand and relate to that a bit, just simply because it's familiar. And I always, when I remember Silver Spoon, I got that nostalgia kick of the rhythmic life of the
I
countryside.
mean, most of us here kind of had some contact with that, so it's
Cough. Cough.
What? I'm not hearing you, man.
I'm coughing.
Oh, you were actually extremely silent by that call.
Because
really
it was intended to take your attention, because we were all in rural countryside
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah,
but I am in
yeah, you still are.
countryside.
Yeah, you still are.
So, Phil,
Yes.
and what are you dropping in?
Uh,
A holy hand grenade.
yeah.
One by one, I mean, recommendations and things like that.
Okay, I'd like to start with Darker Than Black. Who else has seen Darker
Oh,
Than
yes.
Black?
Oh, yes, both seasons
No.
and OVAs.
Uncle Hawk? Have you seen
No,
it?
no.
You didn't saw Dark Than Black?
I just saw some AMVs of it, and one of our friends talked to me a lot about it. So I didn't feel the need to watch it, because she told me most of the stuff.
Oh
that happened.
no! Oh no! I think
I know
No,
which friend.
me too.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Because it really is a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw how it looks, and I connected it to what she told me, so that's fine. I can get why you're saying it.
I mean, you have an
Both?
Asian Batman.
Yeah,
A lightning Asian Batman.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Shocking, if you will.
Wow, shock.
So basically, what Darker Than Black is, there appeared like one gate or several gates. I can't recall.
I think there was. Damn it! Now I'm forgetting. I think it's one, but it's big zone, something like that.
Yeah.
I know it was a very confined thing, so.
Yeah, so a gate appeared in Tokyo, and people with special abilities started to pop,
Pop.
well, to appear,
Yeah.
and so each one of these contractors has a contract. They have the power that they can use, but each time they use it, they have to perform a particular thing. Like
Oh damn! Now I remembered when guy eating cigarettes.
well, the first scene is a guy.
Hello.
Flies. No, a guy flies and then proceeds to break his own finger.
Yeah, there are some nasty requirements for you to use your powers.
But the main character does not have that.
He has eating. He eats hell of a lot.
No, but that's not. That's not his contract. He does not have to
Yeah, I mean,
eat.
So basically, this is a lot of warlocks in one place.
in a way.
Yeah, but they
think
all have
futuristic.
but they all have one spell.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
basically, a lot of warlocks in one place.
Yeah,
By new
They
D&D
have-
rules.
Eldritch players.
Yeah, the point about these gates are a space in which every laws of physics are ignored. So,
Well, yeah, the main character controls like molecular bonds,
yeah.
and that's insane. And he pays no.
It's actually one of
Price.
the show that I wouldn't talk too much about it. You need to see first few episodes. You're gonna know you're gonna like this or not.
Yeah,
Very easy, and
And if you like it, will you watch it to the end?
yeah,
Right away.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
Will you binge it?
For me, it's one of the great anime. Really.
so I would say that it's like a darker Kekai Sensen.
Something like that, and a bit maybe more finesse.
Yeah.
than the,
Maybe more
than the
psychological.
craziness in Kekai
Funny.
Sensei.
Yeah, and very funny that you mentioned Kekai Sensen,
Okay.
because I'm absolutely gonna recommend that for binging.
Okay, well, you can go. Then I'm gonna recommend two anime after that.
Now, the thing with Kekai Sensen, this is the main thing that I love about it. It has a main protagonist who is a completely normal person, with the one exception. He has the eyes of God, literally, and he can see a lot of stuff with it. So it's a futuristic show happening in the town of Hell Salem Lot, where there has been a rift and monsters now live integrated in human society. They
Well,
try
like
to
that.
coexist peacefully. They try to coexist peacefully, but there's always going to be some trigger that's going to happen around it. And there is an organization that's called Libra, that's dedicated to preserving the peace and stability of that town. Now, it has one of the best. It has one of the best music in all of anime. It's full of jazz. It has good hip hop. It's emotional. It has a slice of what?
Slice of what?
Slice of what?
Yeah,
Electric
that's
music
good
that you-
description.
No. Slice of what? Electric music that you always want to hear when some weird thing is happening in your life and you're imagining it in your head. And it also has a very memorable cast of characters. Also, Chain is the best girl. And it has an amazing sniper that can go on par with Riza Hawkeye.
Yeah, but this is really specific. The thing is, I showed Uncle Hawk first episode of the second season, I think. A little bit of that craziness.
With the guy that reverses things, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the things were the popping. The monsters in the city are multiplying.
Oh yeah, those guys are practically. They're weird concepts.
Crazy. That's what's beautiful for me for Kenkai. All that craziness. What you said, slice of what is daily life in that city.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the reason why you can watch the show, it doesn't have a heavy central plot. It has a central plot that goes through all of the episodes, but they're kind of episodic. Every episode is a story for itself. There are little hints of a
It's
connection.
very
that
Cowboy
build-
Bebop.
Yeah,
It's very
It's very
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop on that
and
part.
it literally works through the entire season in order to end the last two episodes magnificently. And also, it's made by Studio Bones, and it's also from the person who made Trigun.
Trigun.
Oh, Trigun.
Wait. When you say, I think Darker Than Black was done by
Yeah, Bones. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
That
Because
makes sense.
from what I saw from those two shows, yes, that
Yes.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and also I found it. Golden Boy has 29 episodes. 29 minutes per episode. I know there are a couple of them.
Yeah, but Golden Boy could be counted as an OVA because of its length.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 episodes.
Okay. First one that I want to recommend, something newer that I watched. Somali and the Forest Spirit.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Oh, especially Finn that said if you liked Ancient Magus Bride and
You were like,
fantasy like that, and adventure journey, definitely watch this. It's really wholesome fantasy show, fantasy adventure, short intake, but you're gonna enjoy all of it. It doesn't actually end. Manga doesn't actually end there, but it's enough. They made. I'm very satisfied with the closure how anime did. It's literally a golem that protects forest, finding out human slave girl, in, I would say, not monster, simply different races, part of the world. That break from imprisonment, and he takes her to bring her to humans, and everything's on that journey. Both characters are amazing. I mean, everyone that they meet, and the world building is beautiful.
yeah, the only thing I don't like about it
Yes.
is the way they explain how the humans went extinct. That was like,
They
okay,
didn't went extinct.
okay, nearly extinct. That was like, okay.
I will say they starting to get into that later in manga, because in manga they go back to City of Witches.
Yeah, I predicted that it was so stupid that it can be the truth.
I mean, I will say just that. But overall, it's very satisfying show.
Yeah, it's wholesome. It's got good animation. It's got great backgrounds.
Art style.
Characters.
Just the
Art
design of that world is beautiful to me.
Yeah.
They really go for to feel different. That you are not in the human world right now, and you never feel like you are.
You're in the shadow realm.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy version of yesterday. That as far as the backgrounds go.
Something like that. Something like that.
Oh, Studio Satellite did it.
I don't remember.
They
I have no idea.
did Helsing Ultimate, Lock Horizon.
A lot of studios did Hellsing Ultimate.
Let's be perfectly honest. I never watched what Studio did.
Ah, fair.
Except if it's some.
I want to recommend anime as the story. What Studio did, good for them.
Some studios have a good reputation,
Yeah,
and that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recommend a good show. Simple as that. Okay. Second one, Flying Witch.
Ah, yes.
Another slice of life fantasy. You could even put it something like that, but now let's go into human world in modern time, where there are witches, and there's some certain tradition when they turn 15, they kind of become independent, and they starting to learn witchcraft and everything like that.
And there's a black cat.
Yes, there is a black cat.
Good.
There is a black cat. I mean, all those tropes, but did in kind of slice of life style. I mean,
Wait,
there's a moment when she's starting to float on the broom in front of her friend that doesn't even know anything of that exists. Like with, oops.
There's some amazing scenes with the Mandrake.
Yeah.
That's
The things that are normal for witches and not for normal people. I mean, there are some people involved in that story that are not included in simply World of Witches or Magic World. It's short intake of wholesome. I would just say like that. Okay. I literally have nothing to add to that. Beautiful art style, slow paced. It's anime for chill.
Okay, so that one kind of gives me vibes of Kiki's Delivery Service.
Kinda.
Not even similar, just some vibes of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Who goes next?
I'll do another one.
Okay.
Since you said you wouldn't recommend the Monogatari series to anybody to binge,
Yeah.
because that would be insanity, I would recommend Katanagatari, because you can binge that
Yes. And from the same author.
Yes.
what
to say about...
Yeah.
Just say something. The words we mispronounce, they're also the same in Serbian, but ours said it differently. It's really a
I didn't.
wild.
What?
Author.
Yeah, I know.
Well, whatever.
Look, let's just not call him Otter.
Otter, yes.
Otter. Well, maybe he's an otter. We don't know.
It could be.
Let's build a band.
Well, how weird he is, he might just be an otter.
Yeah, that doesn't. I wouldn't care. Just continue making stories like this.
Just keep doing it, man.
Just keep doing it, man. I'm gonna read it all. Okay.
Katanagatari is about a journey to Japan for a girl to come to the throne.
Ooh.
And all the shenanigans that happens on the way, and her sword is the best sword that the demon sword maker made the sword.
Ooh.
Sword.
Big quotation, demon sword, right?
No, they called him the demon sword
Sword.
maker
Yeah.
because that guy was a demon actually
Well,
in his soul.
if you see the main character, that is her sword. That is.
Yeah, because the main character of this story is the sword. Dude. Thing.
Martial artists specialized to fight other sword users.
Sword.
Or actually, not just sword users, styles.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. And the art style in this is very nice.
It's amazing. It's really
Very
really
nice.
nice. It's very nice. It
It's
really
very
is.
nice.
It's relaxing. It has good action, good story, everything.
And the puns are out of this world.
True.
Out of-
True.
It has so many
Control.
puns. It has so
Okay.
many goddamn puns.
Who's next?
I can go next.
Sure.
I shall
Oh.
recommend Mugen no Yunjin, or as maybe you know it by the name of Blade of the Immortal.
Oh damn! The new one.
The new one, yes. It's
Yeah.
on Amazon. And it's for those who have not seen the original one, or even if you have seen it, this one I think is better.
It's good. It's really good. I mean, I actually possess almost half of the manga that was out.
So basically, what this is the main character is a samurai, or just basically a swordsman,
Yes.
who has been cursed with eternal life. Oh, what a curse!
But it was he was known by 100-man killer.
Yeah, yes, yeah. So he killed 100 other samurai,
Yes.
and at the point of the series, he's something like 200 or 300 years old, or something like that. Yes.
I don't remember how long he lived. The thing was, those 100 that he killed, they count as innocent men that he killed.
So
that's why he was cursed.
Yes. So because he killed those 100, which some of them were probably innocent, he has to kill 1,000 evil people, and throughout the series there is a lot of sword play, like a lot of sword play. So if you like that, this is for you. There's like a they call it the dojo, but it's basically like a crime syndicate of swordsmen. If I recall correctly, they're called like Muten or Mugairyu, or
I don't actually remember
Muten
now.
Itoryu, something like that. Or Mutenryu. I don't recall at this
Because
but
that's an actual historical dojo.
Yeah, there is a lot of historical stuff
Okay.
in this one too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly it's his journey through that, meeting other characters, classical samurai journey for redemption, kind of, for his salvation for what he did. And there are some nasty people he meets.
Yeah, and he acts as bodyguard, like your Jimbo to secondary main character.
Yes.
And I forgot her name.
Rin Asano.
Yes.
And from his character designs, he seems to be a Yagyu. Right?
What?
What?
He seems to be from the Yagyu dojo.
I don't remember
from his
there
character
was a
design,
mention. I don't know if it was ever mentioned, something like that.
I don't think it was mentioned at any point.
Because he wears the symbol of the sun on his his gift.
I think it's explicitly stated that he has a very unusual sword fighting style, in that he uses like a bunch of other sharp objects in addition to his sword. Yeah, sharp implements, and that he attacks in a way that a person who is not afraid for his life would, which makes sense as he is immortal.
Practically, yeah. Well,
I mean, they say he's immortal. He is practically immortal. He still could be killed through some extreme situations, but
actually, it reminds me on Naruto flashback.
What?
Naruto Shippuden flashback. How it's guy called, the immortal one from there? I'm forgetting.
Which one?
The power was around that. Shikamaru kills him. Hidan. Yeah. Something like his power. You need to really chop him to smithereens to kill him.
But he is kept alive by worms.
Yeah. Welcome to Heaven's Feel.
Yeah, and if you managed to poison said
Yeah.
worms, and there is a special and rare poison you could then kill him. But the poison is, I think, used only once
I
throughout.
mean, they needed to introduce some
Risk.
thing, to make more tension to battles.
Yeah.
Yes, to have some stakes.
I
you know?
will say they put stakes because you don't care about
Delicious stakes.
him. He was a bad man that's now doing because of the curse kind of good thing.
Yeah, the stakes are around the one he's protecting.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the thing.
I get it. I got that from the start. I mean, they put some stakes for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's later.
I like that demon.
Damn it.
Yeah, so it's I think it's set something in like 18th century Japan, yes, or
I
19th?
I don't remember
Something
specifically.
It's historical.
Okay. More or less, Blade of Immortal is by now cult classic in manga that I saw.
Yeah,
that I
and
read,
this is a good
and they did good adaptation. So definitely, I forgot how many episodes are there.
I think there are 24,
Yeah, something like that.
and it has some great sword fighting.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I am actually amazed that I didn't watch this one.
I mean,
But now I will.
that new adaptation kind of went under the radar. I will say that.
Yeah.
I did mention because I read manga, so I
know.
actually forgot about anime adaptation.
I know why it went under the radar.
Why?
Well, because it's licensed by Amazon Video, and it was coming out at the same time as the other thing.
Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes
Yes,
sense. Okay, who didn't say their third anime?
I didn't say my third anime.
Okay,
I
and
said
I'm-
two.
and I'm changing it right now.
Changed it, but you can go for more.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I wanted to recommend Hokuto no Ken. It has 109 episodes. You can go to
That's
it.
not.
It's the JoJo predecessor. It has the best
But
opening
tell me,
ever.
how do I binge it?
Omae wa no, watch it.
No, seriously, that's a show that I couldn't binge. I watched Hokuto no Ken literally episode by episode in days.
Okay, then I'm a very special man who binged it. You know, 2 weeks.
Okay, I mean, you're kind of on the retro anime
Yeah,
train currently.
Training right now.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But true.
Hokuto no Ken is definitely cult classic. Definitely needs to be checked out. If you really like retro style, or maybe find something interesting in that, sure. For me, it's a little bit hard show to binge, but it's good. It's worth it, definitely to watch.
Yeah. And it also influenced a lot of upcoming shows.
Yeah,
Like Guys and
a lot.
some other. And it has some really, for me, from all the anime I've watched, which are about 120 anime, it still has one of the best antagonists in the entirety of what I watched. Sauza, Rao, they are amazing antagonists in their own right.
Rao.
Rao is great.
Yeah.
He
Now-
has a great death. I got it.
He's gonna amazing that. Yeah.
I mean, everything about Rao is great. That was kind of the point.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
him.
And this is going to be very unusual for me to recommend a shonen. Ushio Totora.
Oh yeah.
Done by Studio Mappa. It's an anime adaptation in 2 seasons of the manga that came in 1990.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched first season of that.
I saw a few episodes.
I didn't know there was a second season.
There's 2 seasons.
You know, the premise is it does have that action adventure comedy demons shonen supernatural feel, and it is a shonen that doesn't take centuries to develop the characters.
I mean, it looked like
why
it came out when Hajime no Ippo. It's very similar art style for me.
Yes.
You feel it's older thing, and they didn't skip anything you would think for censorship or something like that. It's gory. It's freaking scary. Monsters are freaking scary.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay, so the premise is, I'm gonna read this from my anime list. Ushio Aotsuki is a stubborn middle school student and son of an eccentric temple priest who goes about life without care for his father's claims regarding otherworldly monsters known as yokai. However, as he is standing to the temple while his father is away on work, his chores lead him to a shocking discovery. In the basement, he finds a menacing yokai impaled by the fabled beast Spiro. The beast in question is Tora, famous for his destructive power, who tries to coerce Ushio into releasing him from his 500-year seal. Ushio puts no trust in his words and refuses to set him free, but when a sudden yokai outbreak puts his friend and home in danger, he is left with no choice but to rely on Tora, his only insurance being the ancient spear if he gets out of hand.
I mean, in the basic premise, when you read like that, looks no better than Naruto.
It doesn't take centuries to develop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pointless to read synopsis from my anime list. You give short 2 sentences, and there is no point in explaining more of the show. If anyone is interested, check it.
It's practically a shonen. It's practically a shonen that revolves around you carrying something very dark in yourself and just balancing between the light and the dark, the yin yang concept.
I like how they have Guts' demon inside this show.
Yes.
Yeah, I say.
And they animated it to the original art of the manga.
Yep.
It's really close.
Yokai are spooky as fuck.
Yeah, it has those rough lines. It has that brutal animation in some moments, and it's just very enjoyable to watch. This is one of the rare shonens that I love.
We can hear you, Hawk. You were saying something.
Yeah. Oh.
Still, you're really silent. Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I mean, nothing changed. I was just talking normally.
Yeah, but you were. We heard you really silent.
Like you're really far away.
I don't get why. Well,
why?
Okay.
Why?
I would drop this one because many of us like this show, and it's so easy to binge watch. Agretsuko.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially these times. I mean, the stress relief, definitely.
Well, there goes one of mine.
Oh, sorry.
Got him.
I mean, we're now just piling it up. Practically.
Yeah.
You can go praise it. You love this anime probably maybe the most of all of us.
All hail Tone. All hail Tone. All hail Tone.
Protein.
Protein.
I mean,
modern life presented through a lens of cutesy animals.
Oh yeah, thank you for that one.
That's actually very well put.
But that's it.
That's literally it. There's nothing more to it.
It's literally it, and that's why it's good binging material. It's
and
really,
that's why it hits so hard.
I know. It's one of the anime that is very easy to rewatch too.
Yep.
I kind of based my list on that more than anything else. Shows that are easy to rewatch are pretty much easy for me to binge.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else to add. You can shoot something else, or actually Finn only said 2, I think.
I will recommend Gwyn Saga.
Oh yes, you mentioned.
Wind Saga. What is this?
Gwyn Saga is a story of a guy who wakes up with the head of a leopard.
I know this thing.
Oh yeah. I think I spammed people with that first episode, actually that first few scenes, a lot.
Yeah, I know this thing. This thing looks damn cool.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
very 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did it come out in 80s? Let me
think it's 70s,
manga.
actually, but
maybe light novel.
The novel series is like 79. Yeah.
And there are like 200 and something volumes.
Yeah, it's still going.
Actually, original story has ended in a way.
It says here it's still going.
No, it's going, but the planned series has ended. The main story that they thought it has an end, but they made after that continuation after.
Yeah, unfortunately, the original author died, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
So what this is, it's basically, I would say it's the magic is
Overrated.
no.
It's heroic fantasy.
It's heroic fantasy. Yeah,
It's really good heroic fantasy. I mean, the legend about the hero with the leopard's head. It's literally stories about him and the legend prophecies and.
Yeah,
It's
and
like Conan.
Yeah.
well, I was about to say like Conan, but there is there is more magic than Conan, I think.
I'm now not saying. I mean, there's plenty of magic in Conan too.
Conan
but
too.
Yeah, I get it.
but magic is in Conan is more like
Mediocre.
no, magic. It's different. It costs more. It's slower. It's
grant me strength.
Yeah, it's definitely more a bit anime-ish magic here. You know.
Yeah, I get it. It's more magic
Yeah.
than Cthulhu magic.
Still, there's
Yeah,
not much of it.
the thing that's more like Conan in that regard is Arslan Senki, which is the next anime I was going to.
Especially there's
okay.
practically no magic in Arslan Senki. If I remember.
There is, I think I recall they do cast like a few.
No, there is magic in quotations,
Yeah.
big quotations.
The thing about that big quotation sorcerer, they're more a representation of his assassin skills or something like that. They never confirmed that they did actually a magic, or it's something how that person saw that.
I mean, the thief that travels with him is
Yeah.
sort of a sorcerer in that regard.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but well, that's why I say that it's a bit like Conan. That it's
Yeah, it's lower
closer
magic.
to Conan. Yeah, it makes-
lower magic.
yeah.
Higher heroes, lower magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just roll back to Gwyn Saga for a second. So yeah, that's a guy wakes up. He has amnesia and a head of a leopard,
And he's damn buffed.
and he's buff and a great swordsman. Yeah, and many people are chasing the people he finds himself next to, and he has to protect them in that stage. So they just sort of go on to be friends.
Well,
Through that.
unlikely protector shows up, kind of
Yeah.
see children in trouble, and you're not gonna kill these kids. and he goes on a full heroic rampage to the point he punches the guy in the helmet that burns the tree with simple crash. Man, that first battle is the best for me. I mean, they're really good stuff later and strategic battles later.
Yeah, the one in arena against the ape.
Yeah.
That ape was very much like Conan. That was very much like Conan.
I mean,
big hero, respectable muscle.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to change. What I said, looking back, this is
very much Conan.
Yeah.
Very much Conan.
The point what's not Conan are those kids and kinda the story with their family and strange magical power and I don't know what they had. I forgot actually the stories about them because Guin was more interesting than anything else.
Well, I will say this is like a more of a Japanese family-friendly Conan. Japanese family friendly.
Japanese, true. Okay.
I picked my words
wisely.
So apparently, what is the best thing to do? Watch anime, read manga, and accept the recommendations we gave you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you like old school anime, if you like high fantasy with a bit of mystery, this is for you.
Yeah. And the second one you mentioned, Arslan Senki.
Yeah. This one is like really, really low fantasy. Like so much low that it's nearly not there, but it is.
I mean, it's how to grow our ruler. That's the shortest how I would explain Arslan Senki.
Yeah, how to train your
king.
Ruler. How to train your king.
Yeah.
That's pretty good description of Arslan Senki. I mean, I get how it's bingeable because I did that with the manga.
Oh, okay.
I read the whole manga in one night.
Okay, that explains a lot. Shut up. Shut up. Do not dirty anime when you read the source material, man.
The cover of manga reminds me of Elric Saga.
Oh yes, indeed.
Of Arslan Senki?
Yeah.
The cover where he's in the pink purple armor and with the white hair and the sword in hand.
Yeah.
The great hero
from novel. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that one is too one of the famous. Guin and Arslan Senki are famous novels.
Let's be clear. Arakawa certainly had some influence on her from Elric.
Yeah.
Because she even made her main characters in Fullmetal Alchemist Elric.
True. I mean, it was strange for me that she actually decided to do adaptation because she do so.
She's a damn good writer.
She's damn good writer. She's awarded writer.
Mm-hmm.
She won for Silver Spoon. She won writers awards, not for manga. And it was kind of strange to me that she took adaptation, but this is something maybe even she grew up with this. I don't know how old is Arslan Senki novel.
I think they're still coming out.
86.
God damn it!
Yep. So that pretty much is the same time when they started translating Elric into other things.
Well, maybe it has something to do with that.
Yeah, well, Japan needs to have their version, and we're not against that at all.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
So basically, what this is the main character is a prince. His dad is killed. He escapes and goes around the world to assemble some kind of force to retake the kingdom.
Yeah,
he's a prince that returns to his rightful place.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, full circle going.
Yeah.
In the journey to grow to become good ruler, not like how he, especially not how his father ruled.
Yeah, I'd say it's it's something of an adventure anime, but not in a classical way. It's more like he visits a lot of different places, and
There is a journey, definitely.
Yeah.
The cover you were talking about, is it the Amano cover?
It is. Let me see. Yes.
You're talking on Amano cover.
Yes,
well,
yes.
of course it looks like Elric because he did the covers for Elric novels in Japanese.
That
makes
explains
sense.
quite a lot.
And I mean, it's Yoshitaka Amano. That art is always.
Yeah, he did the Vampire Hunter D.
Yep.
And
And,
I have collection from Final Fantasy stuff from him.
Yep.
So, okay. Who goes next? If you have anything more to add.
I got some things that you can binge, but they have 12 episodes.
I brought a lot of 12 episodes actually.
Okay,
I
Blend
don't
S.
follow rules. I don't know.
Blend S.
Yes.
Kakuri no
Bland ass.
Bland ass. Exactly.
Yeah. Blend S, yes. Blend S is just fun.
I am actually amazed they didn't use that joke in their anime. I would say like that. They have enough
How
good
do you spell that thing?
Blend S. Blend.
And capital S.
Yes.
Yes, but
Okay, gotcha.
spaces. It's not.
Okay.
Is the smile sweet?
Sadistic.
It's really
Sekaiichi!
It's really fun show.
Bland.
I am actually sad that there is no more. I wanted more after I finished it.
Yeah.
It has really good comedy.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I just remembered one ridiculous random stuff bingeable thing. Actually, two. Dokura-chan and Detroit Meteor City.
Ooh. Wait.
Both of those are bingeable. You can watch them in like 2 hours.
Oh man, yeah, but oh, DMC. I
DMC.
I actually didn't heard you what you said in the first time.
Detroit Metal City.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy intake. from
No, that's
both
an intake
of
of
them.
crazy.
Okay, I will recommend something that I don't know if any of you actually watched. It's kinda newer. I mean, it's 2016. Assassination Classroom.
I have heard of it, but I have not seen it.
I know of it. But
I read whole manga, and I watched both seasons of anime.
It's waiting for me to watch it.
It's really good. I don't know what I mean. It's high rated on Mal, but that's not the point. You have practically a tentacle monster that can move at Mark 20, something like that. Something crazy, something absurd. And apparently it blew up the moon. Practically made it a crescent moon. And it drops in the school for some reason. I will teach that class at a certain point of time and they need to try to kill me. Or I have certain time practically for their graduation. I will do the same thing to Earth.
Yeah. I promise.
It's really unexpected for that. I thought in start it's gonna be full training. Training montage practically every time. No, he's amazing teacher. He's absurdly funny. he actually and one more thing. He's hidden from society. That's the class that's literally the lowest. It's Onizuka with monster. It's Onizuka with monster. That's all I can say.
It's Onizuka, right?
And believe me, mangaka said, "Screw you all! I will finish this when I want to finish." And he finished the manga when people didn't expect it, and its ending is amazing. They tried to go forward with that because it's starting to become really popular and everything. No. He had ending in mind, and he already said the ending. Whole classroom, all characters have their development. You have main few with Koro Sensei. That's how they name him because they need to kill him. Koros. Koro Sensei. Practically from episode to episodes are literally Onizuka lessons. In a way that they are younger, so he kinda it's not that level of education like it was in Onizuka.
It's not so many life lessons.
There are quite few actual life lessons.
Oh, cool.
I would really recommend to anyone to give it a chance. It starts for people a little bit ridiculous because he's a creature, and why is he like that? They will go in all of that for the show. You will have no loose ends at the end of the second season. I would say like that.
Cool.
Good shit. And we have our Serbian character.
Yes.
In that show too.
Yes.
English teacher.
Yeah. Practically Irena Jelavic.
Yes. That is the proper pronunciation of that name.
Yeah.
We know it.
Learn it well.
When her, because she is a seductress assassin, one of the teachers for the class, because they need to teach them to kill him too. When her sensei, let's just like that, comes in, you hear some ridiculous Serbish.
Serbish. It's not even Serbian, it's just Serbish.
It's really good. Characters are great. Koro Sensei is amazing. I know. I really enjoyed.
So how long is it in total?
25 episodes, I think, both seasons. And that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, Annika.
25 each or?
I think both of seasons are 25.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the ticket?
I got a question for you. Would you recommend Full Metal Panic for binging?
Fumofu.
Fumofu definitely. Fumofu definitely. If you saw Full Metal Panic and not the comedy spin-off, you must see Fumofu. You will laugh your ass off.
Yeah. So practically, Fumofu is for Full Metal Panic what Carnival Phantasm is for Fate.
I wouldn't call it like that, because it's very rooted in actual things that happened in that show.
It's not really disconnected from the main story.
It's not really disconnected. In the time when they were in the school while Sakura Sosuke protecting main character, main girl. Oh my God, Chidori.
Yes, it's
I'm dropping
Chidori
this.
Kaname.
Yeah, I'm dropping this from small brain now. So
Kaname Chidori.
I mean, the original season already had some ridiculous things because of character such as Sakura Sosuke, because he's so disconnected from normal life, like a high school kid, because he was always on the battlefield in some war. I mean, he works for paramilitary organization from his childhood.
And it has a character who literally is more stubborn to die than Gul'dan. Gauron, one of the best antagonists in all of anime, changed my mind.
He's really great, and damn, he's annoying not to die.
Now, remembering Gauron, and a character that
Remembering Gauron.
copy pasted.
Rip Gauron.
That was, I think it was stolen from Full Metal Panic.
Which one?
One of the demon lords from Slayers.
Oh,
Really?
Lord Gav.
Oh yeah.
The design of it, but
I don't know. That's I can't connect mecha with fantasy. That doesn't work with me. But yeah, the persistence is there.
The persistence, the badassery, and the face.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them have the literal same face. On my side, I'll recommend Slayer Season 3 for binging.
Yeah, because you
Why Season 3?
Because you can actually watch like that. I will say.
Yeah, the seasons are connected. You can watch the whole series through, and there's an overarching story through all the seasons. But they're pretty much first episode is season 1, second episode is season 2, third episode is season 3, and etc. Season 3, I recommend it because it's the fastest to start, it's the easiest to watch, and it has Gilas.
Gilas!
Let's not get into that.
Gilas is the fox dude. Fox thief dude.
It's his name.
It is his name.
It is his name. He didn't said anything wrong. So that fox gone through some things.
and he's one badass fox. He literally stopped the fourth strongest demon in the world, a golden dragon, sorcerers that can destroy space and time, a master swordsman, a high cleric, and a master shaman. He made a trap for all of them and fucked them over.
Yeah.
Neat.
Literally.
And that's just before he joins the party.
Okay.
Any of you? I have one that's probably not.
I have one more.
Okay, shoot.
1-1?
Yes, which is the one I'm binging currently.
Oh.
It is Mushishi.
That's why he said it's Mushishi for binging. He's devouring that anime now.
Yeah, because Mushishi is an anime where each episode is self-contained. Yes, it is episodic, but it keeps you watching. Like it's The first thing I want to say is it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
The sound design in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
look, we finish. Then we're gonna comment because I have a few comments on with that too.
Okay, so the episode 3, I think, as someone who loves snow landscapes, this was, I think, the best I've seen in anime. Literally, the most beautiful snow scene in any anime I've ever seen.
And that's saying something, considering how old the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The anime is
Beautiful.
beautiful. It's even breathtaking.
Okay, I will say.
So-
okay.
Yep.
Okay. I would agree on all of that, and I would definitely recommend Mushi to watch. For me, it's really tiring to watch it, to binge it.
Yeah.
Because every episode, and I'm not saying just it's heavy, it kind of. I'm not sure how to explain.
Sleepy, good times.
No, not that. It get a bucket of hell of a lot of things on you. And
Well, yeah, but see, if you like Japanese folklore,
yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
into that sort of thing, you will breeze through this like it's, I don't know, it's like
No doubt, no doubt.
a lot of stuff is familiar, but they have their own spin on it.
Yeah, they have their spin and they have really good stories with
Yeah,
it.
it's like a bunch of Japanese folk tales interpreted through these creatures called mushi. And the guy, the main character is Mushishi.
The doctor.
Yeah, the doctor, or basically the guy who gets rid of Mushi if they do bad things to humans. And the reason why I find it bingeable is that you just want to see more of it.
Yep.
You know?
True. Definitely six for more. I mean, my only comment was for binging, but
Yeah, I really can't binge it.
I guess that that depends from person to person. I
Yeah,
mean, we
yeah.
know the Finn loves his fantasy a lot,
Yep.
especially
Yeah.
especially now when it's based in folklore.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oui. So if
That's
you
what she said.
if you like Japanese folklore, if you like good animation, nice landscape, a beautiful setting and scenes, if you like a likable yet mysterious main character, this is
That's what makes him even more likable, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you like us, don't
Yeah.
forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff.
And follow.
And follow us here on
Follow.
Twitch.
Yes.
I actually need to get my hands on Mushishi in some HD. Because back in the day when I got it, it was all on one disc.
I will
That's
check
all I'm gonna
it.
say about
I
it.
think I possess Blu-rays of Mushishi.
Yeah.
So it will be shared.
Nice.
It's there are few things I need to collect, you know. That show really deserves.
That one needs to be in a collection.
Yeah. I would just mention like another mention on Mushishi that maybe a lighter version of that would be. We mentioned him a few times now. Book of Friends. But I would not recommend it for binging because it has like 6 or 7 seasons now.
Yeah, and like I wouldn't suggest because of a different, not because it has 6 or 7 seasons, just because you want to savor every moment of that.
Yeah, that's how I see Mushishi too. Actually, it's really specific. It has really good story. I'm almost sorry to just drop in into the next one. I understand why would you go. I mean, you're interested for the next story because it's good. Simple like that. Book of Friends, it's not. I would not recommend for bingeable. Maybe a season, but still, it too has really good stories in some parts, even through the season. Short stories and some continuation. What would I recommend?
We went through this whole thing without even mentioning Cowboy Bebop for binging.
That's not binge. I don't think that one is bingeable.
Oh man,
Why?
and I actually binged that thing like nothing.
There you go.
And here's the thing. This is an explanation that I'm gonna use maybe a couple more times.
Yeah.
It's the same thing why I like to watch Slice of Life, and I don't really like to watch that much shonens. On one side you have a chocolate that's made of 5% cocoa, sugar, milk.
What
On
are
the
you
other
explaining?
side,
Let me finish the metaphor.
on the other side, you have a chocolate that's made of 77% cocoa. You want to savor that one piece of chocolate a day instead of taking that adrenaline rushed dessert. That's the thing. I think it's literally about Cowboy Bebop. It's also one of those animes that I think that you should savor one episode a day.
No, we're
Because you don't
gluttonous
want-
bastards. We devour things.
No. I need it all in my veins now.
I mean, I will eat any
Chocolate.
chocolate immediately. Like, so that doesn't work for me.
This is now even more understandable.
Okay, I'm obviously that person who likes to take that really sour chocolate.
I recommend Bible Black.
I can dig it.
Really?
No,
No,
it's
no.
actually that's an actually good one.
Bible Black Gaiden actually has a good story.
Yeah, Gaiden.
But to not dwell on that for my real recommendation, Kado, the right answer.
What?
Seikai suru Kado. Alien drops in with a Borg cube in practically center of Tokyo.
Jesus.
They send negotiator. What the fuck is this? Someone came out and starting to introduce people to. I have some new technology with you, but we need to talk. Send me the smartest person here.
I remember this guy.
This is so good.
I gotta say, the cover looks a bit like Absolute Demonic Front that below.
It's nothing like that because the guy really reminds you of Merlin. That's
Yes.
the thing. Yeah. Well, he is kind of Merlin here. You mean, especially when he introduced stuff like new laws of physics, things. The I would say the equipment that people can make. He came in and practically said, "I will ascend you now to my level if negotiation goes through."
And if it doesn't, bye guys.
No. There was no bye. He was simply lonely. That's the basic starting explanation of the thing. But that's the thing. Negotiations are all 12 episodes, kinda.
Okay.
And there are some droplets of technology that came in the world already through that negotiation. For example, how alien comes in and introduces you. Okay, people, you don't need to sleep anymore. You're not required.
Finally, we can binge all the anime we see.
Yeah, I mean, just the thought of that possibility. You can.
If you don't need.
You don't need to.
I mean, but you would still want to own those.
No. Watch anime to discuss that. I would really like for you to watch this so we can actually discuss some of the. It's short, 12 episodes. It maybe could end a little bit better, but I'm very satisfied overall.
Send
what it introduced.
Send me my anime list.
And it has an episode 0.
Yes.
Exclusively on Crunchyroll.
Well, it premiered on Amazon Prime.
But in Japan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, help me.
Stop saying help me.
There is no help.
That's the issue where my brain simply stops. I'm seeing the words I need to say, and I simply cannot say them aloud.
Yes.
Anywho's.
Just gave up.
Just give up.
This reminded me to Nichijou way too much now.
I mean, we're literally 2 hours in full throttle and not stopping.
Yeah.
It's okay.
VPN. Oh God, Jesus, my brain completely stopped.
Yeah.
VPN.
A VPN.
Use VPN.
A proxy server, you mean?
Yes.
Don't waste your money on VPNs. Use the proper proxy server.
Yeah, that. Simple that to access Netflix Japan. And things like that. Okay.
And for the finish from my side at least, I'm gonna also recommend one anime that we discussed a couple of weeks back. Kakuryo no Yadomeshi.
Disgust. Disgusting.
He's now disgusted by the joke.
Kakuryo no Yadomeshi.
Bed and breakfast for spirits.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I'm familiar with this.
I am not.
We talked about Ticket and I talked about in our one of our maybe even first chill talks.
It was the first chill talk. We discussed art, we discussed that and something else.
Yeah.
I have my memory.
And that's a lot of Bishi boys.
Believe me, the Bishi boy is not.
Guys, let's be clear. I'm making a joke when I say that.
We need to get used to that.
I don't have anything against Bishi boys.
I
have against the edgy Bishi boys. Those
I agree on that.
Fair enough, Mr. Light Yagami.
Why would he be a Mr. Light Yagami?
No, that was the edgy Bishi boy.
No. Edgy Bishi boy is L.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I would recommend? Noragami.
Noragami is great, but I would really like if they did actually buy how manga went.
I have not read them.
Still, I would recommend.
Yeah. I have binged that recently. I think during the previous lockdown.
Poor little god Yagami.
Yeah, so basically it's a god who has no powers.
We seem to have an echo again.
Yeah.
Echo.
I don't know why.
Oh, I think it's gone. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay. Whenever you speak, Finn.
I know, but it's not here.
I don't know.
Stop embracing the fact that you live in a cave.
The thing is, there is no way that you guys can be heard on my mic.
Okay.
But apparently somehow it happens.
It
Okay,
happened.
so-
What happened?
So
Okay,
I'm just gonna
continue.
be short. I'm gonna say this is about a god who has no followers and wishes to get some. He meets a girl who gets killed, turns into a half Ayatkashi, and goes with him on adventures to find more followers. And it's set in modern day Japan, and the guy just wants to build himself a shrine.
Yeah, and there's a lot of story in the past too, but
Yeah. So he was the previous god of something else.
he was Kenshin before,
Yeah, basically.
practically.
Oh God.
Mm.
So yeah, and now his guy in his trousers. No, help me. God damn it! I said it again.
He's
Tracksuit.
he's
Tracksuit.
yeah. He's guy tracksuit. He's trying to become a god of fortune, if I recall correctly, or something like that.
Yeah.
Wait. Is he Kazuma?
No,
Uh,
Okay, he's not. That's fine.
He's not Kazuma.
I mean,
but
he wears a tracksuit and has to deal with luck.
and he goes
Oh.
in the trash when he said something stupid.
but he's
With
not
that.
trash himself.
Self.
So.
No, he's a really good guy. The moment you following him in the future,
And that's where we get to the biggest difference of all.
Yeah.
I still like Kazuma better.
Well, okay. Kazuma is like likable, but he's kind of a scummy
Of course
guy.
he is.
Yes.
But a likable scummy guy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Scamzuma.
No. There's a hell of a lot of humor with Yagami too. So
Yeah. It is a comedy,
I mean, there are
but not primarily.
Yeah, there are 2 seasons.
Yes,
think, yeah.
Noragami and Noragami Aragoto.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually didn't saw the second one, so I didn't know how far they got.
I did.
Because
and
I was
it
a
was
little bit
good.
disappointed with the first season with the ending, because they had original ending with that one. But they did something similar like Gleipnir currently. They did some strange transition with the characters there in the story, but didn't use them the same way in that moment. And as I saw in the next season, they kind of continue actually how manga went. So I don't know, not really sure. But
So
still,
I guess-
I heard only positives about both.
Yeah, it's good. So there is yet hope for Gleipnir.
Oh yes, I would really like for them to continue. I mean, they really need to have only next season, and I think they already have material by the. They kind of rushed things a little bit, maybe not that much. When I reread Gleipnir after anime ended, I had to. That's one more thing for binging, manga binging. It's really goes well. But that on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Because we
recommend
should-
some.
Because we should have this one.
Yeah, for some manga recommendations. So,
Yes.
Ticket, will you send us out?
Yes. Anyways, we are the Anime Adventure Party. If you like our content, you can subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter for some updates. You can follow us here on Twitch. It helps the channel grow. It also shows that you support us, care for us, and that you like our content so that we may go on working with what we are doing right now.
We have a hell of a lot of topics.
Yes. Probably on Monday we're going to have another chill time.
Also remember that we had more viewers than Melody.
In one point. Yes.
Yes, we have that. And on Tuesday, or from Tuesday to Friday, the streams are going to continue as usual. Anyways, joining me today were
Anikron.
Finn?
Uncle Hawk.
I am Ticket. And until next time, Shonen and Shoujo.
Sarabada!
Sarabada.
And the next thing now,
Oh,
I need
I let you on.
we need to see the reaction.
Sarabada.
I need to see the